of a winter day, while the world outside is turning to gray. One stitch for the silence, one for the cold. A story of comfort that's never been told. The needles are clicking a rhythmic beat, from my shivering head to my frozen feet. Woolen sanctuary tonight, underneath the amber light. Layers of peace, soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. Wrapping the soul in a heavy knit, loving every single bit. The patterns are rising like mountains of white, shimmering soft in the middle of night. It's a shield from the wind and a shield from the storm, keeping the spirit so quiet and warm. The texture of home is a tactile grace in my favorite little place. Woolen sanctuary tonight, underneath the amber light. Layers of peace, soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. Wrapping the soul in a heavy knit, loving every single bit. It's more than just fabric, it's more than just thread. It's where all the winter dreams are fed. Knot by knot we find our way to the end of a long and frozen day. I'm sinking down deep in the oversized fold, safe from the secrets the winter has told. No need to hurry, no need to run, now that the daily work is done. Just the wool and just the breath, far away from the winter's death. Woolen sanctuary tonight, underneath the amber light. Layers of peace, soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. Wrapping the soul in a heavy knit, loving every single bit. Soft knit, layers of peace, tucking in.
Blue ink flowing from the tip, with a secret on my lip. Writing down the dreams I hold against the biting winter cold.
Indigo ink on paper tonight, underneath the lamp's warm light. Letters to the future me, deep and true, thinking of the things I'll do.
Scratching sound is a steady beat, making the silence feel complete. Every word is a step I take
For every single choice I make, I fold the pages and I seal the end. To my older self, a friend, hoping that you're happy there, without a heavy winter care. Ink is a bridge across the years, taking away the winter fears. A quiet sanctuary, a hidden space.
My favorite corner in this place.
Deep and true. Future me. Ink and paper. The morning sun is peeking through the blind, leaving all the darkness far behind. I feel the ice on the window pane, waiting for the world to wake again. A tiny drop is falling from the glass, watching the winter minutes pass. Melting frost on my warm cheeks today, watching the winter blues fade away. I'm skating on the very edge of sleep, in a dream that I'm gonna keep. Soft and blurry like a winter haze, lost inside these quiet frozen days. My eyes are heavy but my heart is light, floating through the remnants of the night.
The pillow feels like a cloud of snow. I'm not ready for the day to go, just a little longer in the dark,
waiting for a tiny morning spark. The world outside is starting to move in a slow and steady winter groove, but I'm staying in this golden line, where the frost and the morning sun entwine. Slide away, drift away so slow, where the icy rivers used to flow, in the space between the wake and dream. Life is but a silver frozen stream, skating on the edge, melting frost, drift away so slow. Don't wake me up, drift away so slow.
I hear the whistle through the frozen air, a lonely sound that's coming from nowhere. The iron wheels are crunching on the track, moving ahead and never looking back. Steam rising up like a winter ghost, passing every silent station post. The windows are foggy and the lights are dim, singing the traveler's evening hymn.
Midnight train in the falling snow, I wonder where all the travelers
out at the blurry white world, like a silver ribbon that's being unfurled. Tiny houses with their golden lights, disappearing in the winter nights. I'm sitting alone in the corner seat with the winter wind beneath my feet. Every mile is a memory of you and everything that I'm passing through. The city is far and the stars are near. The air is heavy with a quiet fear. Will I find you when the journey is done, under the light of the winter sun?
Keep moving, keep rolling on until the darkness of the night is gone. The tracks are a promise, the tracks are a line between your heart and the heart of mine.
Midnight train,
Distance in the snow,
rolling home. I hear the rumble from the bottom of the hill when the rest of the town is standing still. A yellow beacon in the sea of gray, washing the winter blues away. Escaping the asphalt, clearing the road, carrying a heavy winter load. Distant slow plow tonight, underneath the orange light. Flashing colors soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. Then I am with them in the frozen night. Everything is gonna be alright. Sparks are flying from the metal blade in the middle of the winter shade. A quiet hero of the midnight street, making the winter feel complete. I watch the light bounce off the glass, watching the winter shadows pass. Distant snow plow tonight, underneath the orange light. Flashing colors soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. And I own rhythm in the frozen night. as it turns the bend, like a message that a friend would send. The road is black and the road is clear. Chase it away, the winter fear. Just the engine and just the beat of the city beneath the frozen sheet. Distance so loud at night, underneath the orange light. Flashing colors soft and deep, while the rest of the world is sleeping. Iron rhythm in the frozen night. Everything is gonna be alright. Snow cloud, orange light, moving on.
The flames are low and the wood is red, while the winter dreams are fed. I sit on the rug with my eyes half closed, in the place that I love the most.
The slow heart tonight, in the middle of the winter light, embered and soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep.
Golden sparks in the chimney flue, thinking of the things I'll do. A quiet rhythm and a quiet heat, making the winter feel complete.
The slow heart tonight, in the middle of the winter light, embered and soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep.
Fire is a teacher, fire is a soul, making the broken pieces whole. Find the warmth and find the light through the middle of the night.
I watch the shadows on the ceiling high, underneath the velvet sky, safe and sound in the orange glow, above the hills of fallen snow.
Slow heart, ember dance fading out. see the hunter and I see the bear, magic blooming everywhere, trapped in the frozen silver sheet, right beneath my tired feet. It's a window to the deep and wide, nowhere for the light to hide. Starry eyes tonight in the cold and ancient light, galactic reflections, soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep, walking on stars and walking on dreams, floating on the milky streams. Is it the sky or is it the ground, without making any single sound? The universe is a steady home, no matter where we choose to roam. I lie on the ice and I look above, thinking of the things that I love, a tiny speck in a giant sea, of everything that is meant to be. The ice is humming a low dark note, like a song that the winter wrote. Starry eyes tonight in the cold and ancient light, galactic reflections, soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep, walking on stars and walking on dreams, floating on the milky streams. Galactic ice, starry deep, fading out.
There's a clicking sound inside the wall. I don't mind the noise at all. It's a metal heart that starts to beat, bringing us the winter heat. A rivet tapping a steady pulse while the winter wind insults. Rhythm of the radiator tonight underneath the kitchen lights. Mechanical warmth, soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. Hissing steam and iron soul, making the broken pieces whole. I put my hands on the silver pipes, away from the winter's frozen gripes. It's an artificial golden sun now that the daily work is done, keeping the frost from the window pane, washing away the winter rain. Rhythm of the radiator tonight underneath the kitchen light. Mechanical warmth, Old machines have a song to sing, waiting for the birds of spring. A simple magic in the water and fire, taking the spirit higher and higher. The house is humming a cozy tune underneath the winter moon. I'm safe and sound in the copper glow above the hills of fallen snow. Listen to the pipes and listen to the flow. Everything we used to know. Rhythm of the radiator tonight underneath the kitchen lights. Mechanical warmth, soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. Hissing steam and iron soul, making the broken pieces whole. Clicking walls, steam hiss, warm iron. Purple haze above the street, out in the fear glow bright. Painting colors in the night, headphones on, the world is gone, waiting for the early dawn. Walking through the city lights, in the middle of the night. No one's calling, I am free, just the moonlight and me, floating through the avenue. Reflecting in the window pane, after hours in the rain. Echoes of the distant train, washing out the daily pain. Steps are light and soul is wide, with the shadows on my side. Every corner tells a tale, through the mist and through the veil. Heart is beating calm and fast, leaving all the ghosts at last. The city whispers soft and low, telling me which way to go. Walking through the city lights, in the middle of the night. No one's calling, I am free, just the moonlight and me, through the neon into the dark. The house is quiet, only me and the tea that's brewing free. I open up a world of words, flying like the winter birds. Outside the sky is heavy gray, on this quiet snowy day. Reading lines and finding peace, while the winter winds increase. Lost inside a story's hold, brave against the winter cold. one by one. Now the day is almost done. Shadows stretching on the floor. I don't need to ask for more. Just the silence and the book in my favorite little nook, reading lines and finding peace while the winter winds increase. Lost inside a story's hold, brave against the winter cold. One more page before I sleep. Pale and round in the velvet sea, the moon is looking down at me. A silver pearl in a box of black. There is no turning the evening back. The moon is a pearl, cold and bright, shining through the winter night, illuminating the falling snow with a soft and holy glow. My heart is heavy, my heart is deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. I tell my secrets to the sky, watching the winter clouds go by. No one hears the words I say as the moonlight leads the way through the forest of the mind, leaving all the fears behind. Beauty in the lonely night, beauty in the silver light. Let the moon wash over you. Everything is deep and true. Silver pearl, holy glow, moonlight. I gathered the green from the frozen tree to make a little bit of magic for me. The scent of the forest in a ceramic cup. Before the yellow sun comes up, the water turns to a pale thin gold, keeping away the winter cold. Pine needle tea tonight in the soft and filtered light. Forest elixir soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. A bitter warmth and a resin soul, making the broken pieces whole. It tastes like the mountain and tastes like the wind, where the winter stories begin. I feel the power of the ancient pine flowing through this heart of mine. A quiet ritual in the early hour, finding the winter's hidden power. Pine needle tea tonight in the soft and filtered light. Forest elixir soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. A bitter warmth and a resin soul, making the broken pieces whole. Nature is a pharmacy, nature is a friend, until the winter night will end. Drink the forest and drink the light in the middle of the night.
forest. I am safe and sound in the evergreen, in the places where I've never been. Just the needles and just the flow above the hills of fallen snow. Pine needle tea at night in the soft and filtered light. Forest elixir soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. A bitter warmth and a resin soul, making the broken pieces whole. Forest tea, pine elixir, green wood. The silver light is a sharp, cold knife, cutting through the winter light. It paints the floor in a black and white. In the middle of the winter night, I see the angle and I see the line. In a world that is so divine. Shadow of the moon tonight, in the cold and ancient light. Lunar geometry soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. A map of the darkness on the wooden floor, coming from the open door. Oh, oh, oh. The trees are giants with 100 hands, standing in the frozen lands. Their shadows are reaching for the kitchen wall, answering the winter's call. It's a silent theater of the gray and blue, thinking of the things I'll do. Shadow of the moon tonight, in the cold and ancient light. Lunar geometry soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. A map of the darkness on the wooden floor, coming from the open door. Oh, oh, oh. The moon is a mirror of the silent sun. Now that the daily work is done, reflect the beauty and reflect the cold in a story that is brave and bold. I walk through the light and I walk through the dark, looking for a tiny silver spark. I am a shadow in a world of light, shimmering in the middle of night. Just the moon and just the flow above the hills of fallen snow. Shadow of the moon tonight, in the cold and ancient light. Lunar geometry soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. A map of the darkness on the wooden floor, coming from the open door. Oh, lunar shadow. Oh, moon geometry night. lamps are glowing in the halo of mist, a world that the winter sun has missed. The flakes are falling large and slow, covering the city in a velvet glow. No more sirens and no more cars. Underneath the light of the hidden stars, the pavement is a carpet of silver and gray at the end of a long and weary day. Midnight snowfall, silent city streets, where the winter and the pavement meets. Everything is quiet, everything is still, like the valley and the frozen hill. It's a city dream, it's a urban peace, waiting for the winter's cold release. My shadow is a ghost on the white brick wall, watching how the heavy shadows fall. The buildings are giants in the hazy light, holding the remnants of the night. I'm the only one awake to see this world of urban mystery. Not a single footprint on the ground, not a single familiar sound. Breathe like a cloud in the frozen air, finding the magic that's everywhere. The traffic lights are blinking red and green, the most peaceful sight I've ever seen. No cars, no noise, just the white, guiding me through the longest night. Between the towers and the empty sky, watching as the winter clouds go by. Silent city. Midnight snow. Peace in the dark. Sleeping in a pool of light, a giant moon in the middle of the night. No more shadows, only silver glow, reflecting off the deep and heavy snow. I stand alone in the center of the field, watching how the winter's secrets yield. The air is frozen, the air is perfectly still, looking past the edge of the lonely hill. Watching where the silver spirits go. Everything is quiet, everything is bright in the middle of the crystal night. A silver glow across the frozen land, held inside the palm of winter's hand. Finding peace in the cold and the dark, waiting for a tiny morning spark. Ghost upon the white, walking through the diamonds of the night. Every breath I take is a silver cloud, in a world that doesn't talk out loud. The stars are distant, the stars are cold and clear. Nothing left for me to doubt or fear, just the rhythm of the moon and the tide, with nowhere left for the heart to hide. The fence is covered in a lace of frost, remembering the past that we have lost. But tonight the world is new and clean, the most beautiful sight I've ever seen. Silver world, silver soul, making every broken pieces whole. Underneath the moon I find my way, better than the light of any day. Midnight moonlight, silver glow, winter peace
From my window I can see a city in a white degree, just row by row underneath a winter glow. Smoke is rising from the flues, painting away the city blues. Oh, the rooftops in the white, shining in the winter light. Everyone is safe and warm inside from the winter storm. Cats are watching from the sills while the winter breeze fulfills every promise of the night, turning everything to bright. I am lucky to be here with the things I hold so dear. If I could jump from roof to roof, I would find the final proof that the world is good and kind, leaving all that behind. Just the snow and just the peace. Let the winter never cease. Oh, the rooftops in the white, shining in the winter light. Everyone is safe and warm inside from the winter storm. City of white, rooftops at night.
Ducking behind the garden wall, watching all the snowballs fall. You miss me by a tiny inch. Don't you ever, ever flinch. It's an all-out winter war. That's what snow is really for. Snowball fight and winter fun, chasing down the setting sun. We are young and we are free, underneath the cedar tree. Frozen fingers, happy hearts, this is where the magic starts. Building forts and icy towers, spending all our winter hours. Let the white just fly away in a quiet, magic way. If I could win this little game, I would have a winter name. King of mountains, king of white, in the middle of the light. Every hit a memory of how we used to truly be. Snowball fight and winter fun, chasing down the setting sun. We are young and we are free, are free beneath the cedar tree. Clouds are heavy and the sky is low, bringing the secrets of the Arctic snow. It travels down from the frozen pole, looking for a tired and lonely soul. It whistles through the cracks of the door, dancing across the wooden floor. North wind lullaby, singing so sweet, covering the world in a silver sheet. Song of the Arctic breeze, so cold, a story of the winter being told. Close your eyes and let it wash away the heavy dust of a weary day. The heavy dust of a weary day. The trees are bowing to the winter king, while the frozen birds refuse to sing. It carries the scent of the distant sea and the ancient ice of history. Wrap your coat and wrap your mind, leaving all the summer days behind. I feel the chill sink into the bone in this world where I am all alone. But the wind is a friend I've always known, in the seeds that the winter has sown. Fly away on the wings of the frost, finding the things that we thought were lost. In the middle of the winter storm, keeping the secret fire warm. Arctic breeze, lullaby for the snow. Sleep now. The sun hasn't hit the cobblestone, but I am never quite alone. The vendors are setting the tables high underneath a purple sky. The scent of bread and the scent of tea is the only world for me. Silent morning market tonight, in the early winter light. Steam from the stalls, soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. Visible breath in the freezing air, magic blooming everywhere. A mountain of apples, a crate of pears. Nobody worries and nobody cares. We're all just moving through the mist by the winter morning kiss. Silver coins in a woolly glove, finding the things that we really love. Silent morning market tonight, in the early winter light. Steam from the stalls, soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. Visible breath in the freezing air, magic blooming everywhere. A quiet community of the cold, stories of the young and old. We share the warmth of a paper cup before the yellow sun comes up. All of us huddling in the white, shimmering in the morning light, a rimming hum of the daily life, far away from the winter strife. Silent morning market tonight, in the early winter light, steam from the stalls soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. Visible breath in the freezing air, magic blooming everywhere. Morning steam, market life, bread and tea. The tiles are cold, but the water is hot. Given everything that I have got, a cloud of jasmine and a cloud of tea, floating in the luxury. I see my ghost on the silver glass, watching the winter shadows pass. Ceramic room, breaking through the winter gloom. My muscles relax and my mind is clear, chasing away the winter fear. The outside world is a frozen wall. I don't mind the cold at all. Safe and sound in the liquid glow, above the hills of falling snow. Steam on the mirror tonight, in the soft and yellow light. Bathwater echoes soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. A warm ocean in a ceramic room, breaking through the winter gloom. Water is a healer, water is a home, no matter where we choose to roam. Wash away the dust and wash away the cold in a story that is brave and bold. I write my name in the foggy haze at the end of the winter days. A temporary art on a temporary wall, answering the winter's call. Just the heat and just the flow, everything we used to know. Steam on the mirror tonight, in the soft and yellow light. Bathwater echoes soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. A warm ocean in a ceramic room, breaking marshmallows in a ceramic sea. This is the perfect place for me. Dark chocolate and a hint of cream, floating on a sugary dream. Midnight cocoa, warm and sweet, feeling the magic from head to feet. A velvet hug in a heavy mug, safe in my corner, safe and snug. The clock is ticking on the wall, I don't mind the shadows at all. The steam is dancing in the air, taking away every single care. Outside the wind is cold and sharp, playing the trees like a lonely heart. But here it's sweet and here it's gold, keeping us away from the biting cold. A little taste of happiness in the middle of the winter stress. Just one sip and I close my eyes underneath the midnight sky. Warm and sweet, safe and snug. Midnight cocoa. The sky is a deep and indigo blue, thinking of the things we knew. Long shadows on the garden wall, watching the winter darkness fall. In the indigo garden, the stars are bright, lighting up the frozen night. Everything is calm and still over the valley and over the hill. The garden is cool and the cotton is kind, leaving the noisy world behind. Velvet pillow thoughts tonight. With a promise that I meant to keep, just the fabric and just the breath, far away from the winter's death. Velvet pillow thoughts tonight.
The park is empty under the yellow light. My breath is a ghost in the middle of the night. No one's around, just the shadows and me, and the skeleton branches of an old oak tree. My boots make a crunch on the frozen path, escaping the city and its busy wrath. A midnight stroll in the winter park, finding the beauty hidden in the dark. And there she is, a winter rose so red, sleeping in a frozen garden bed. Beauty that survives a biting frost, a memory that will never be lost. The red petals are dusted with white, a lonely queen in the dead of the night. She doesn't need the sun to hold her grace in this cold and silent empty space. She teaches me how to stand so strong, even when the winter feels too long. The North Star is watching from the sky while the silver clouds go drifting by. I take a deep breath of the freezing air, finding the magic that's everywhere.
the winter wind knocks and knocks. Every second is a heavy grain, washing away the winter pain. Time is moving like a frozen stream in the middle of a winter dream. Old clock ticking tonight in the final winter light. Winter slow pace, soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. Measuring the silence and the rest in the way that it knows best. The hands are gold and the face is white, shimmering in the afternoon light. I count the hours and I count the days through the winter's frozen haze. Nothing is hurried and nothing is fast, knowing that the moments last. Old clock ticking tonight in the final winter light. Winter slow pace, soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. Measuring the silence and the rest in the way that it knows best. The circle of life on a silver dial, making me stop for a little while. Treasure the center, treasure the soul, making the broken pieces whole. I sit in the chair and I watch the time in the winter's quiet prime. The world is waiting for the spring to come underneath the winter's thumb. But for now the rhythm is just right through the middle of the night. Old clock ticking tonight in the final winter light. Winter slow pace, soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. Measuring the silence and the rest in the way that it knows best. Tick tock, slow pace, time goes by.
Two chairs and a sheet and a heavy throw, safe from the world of the fallen snow. I'm building a castle on the living room floor, behind the safety of the wooden door. A secret kingdom in the fabric shade, in the middle of the winter glade. Wool blanket for tonight, underneath the flashlight light. Childhood winter soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. A tiny sanctuary of fluff and fold, keeping away the winter cold. I have my books and I have my snacks, far away from the winter tracks. The shadows are long on the ceiling high, underneath the heavy winter sky. It feels like I'm miles from the nearest street, making the winter feel complete. Ooh, blanket for tonight, underneath the flashlight light. Childhood winter grow tall. Behind the fabric of the wall, find the magic and find the play at the end of a winter day. At the roof of a world that is winterproof. I am the king of the wool and the thread, where the winter dreams are fed. Just the blanket and just the beat of the heart beneath the heavy sheet. Wool blanket for tonight, underneath the flashlight light. Childhood winter soft and deep, while the rest of the world's asleep. A tiny sanctuary of fluff and fold, keeping away the winter cold. Fabric castle, blanket fort, peace.
The sun is low but shining bright on the world of frozen white. December air is crisp and clean, like a movie on a screen. I'm walking down the busy lane, seeing patterns on the pane. December afternoon, so sweet. Winter magic in the street, everyone is wrapped up tight in the golden winter light.
Steam is rising from the ground,
Joy is in the only sound.
children laughing in the park before the sky begins to dark.
Wrapped in scarves and colored hats,
Having all the winter chats.
a little peace is all I need, in every word and every deed.
Counting blessings one by one.
Now the year is almost done.
Let the cold wind kiss my face in this beautiful quiet place.
December afternoon, so sweet.
Winter magic in the street.
Everyone is wrapped up tight in the golden winter light. Golden white afternoon light. Golden white afternoon light.
Sunlight on the wooden floor. I don't need to rush no more. Sunday morning, winter light. Everything is feeling right. Stay inside the heavy quilt, leaving all the things I built. Sunday morning, stay a while. Put the winter in a smile. Coffee, steam, and lazy dreams. Life is simpler than it seems. Reading books and drinking tea, happy as can truly be. No more work and no more stress, only peace and only bliss. Let the world just spin away on this golden winter day. quiet joy and simple love, like a gift from up above. Let the snow just cover up everything inside the cup. Sunday morning, stay a while, put the winter in a smile. Coffee, steam, and lazy dreams. Life is simpler than it seems. Lazy Sunday, weirder light. Lazy Sunday, weirder light. The house is quiet, only me and the tea that's brewing free. I open up a world of words, flying like the winter birds. Outside the sky is heavy gray on this quiet snowy day, reading lines and finding peace while the winter winds increase. Lost inside a story's hold, brave against the winter cold. Every chapter is a gate to a different kind of fate. I am traveling in my chair through the magic in the air. Let the ink just lead the way into another kind of day. Counting pages one by one, now the day is almost done. Shadows stretching on the floor, I don't need to ask for more. Just the silence and the book in my favorite little nook. Reading lines and finding peace while the winter winds increase. Lost inside a story's hold, brave against the winter cold. One more page before I sleep. The last few pages of the year, bringing all the memories near. Some were happy, some were sad, all the lessons that I've had in the winter's quiet light. I am writing them tonight. December diary, close the book. Take a long and final look before the new year starts to bloom. Change
of frost for the things that I have lost, and a prayer for what's to come. In the engine's steady hum, let the winter hold me tight. In the middle of the night, December diary, close the book, take a long and final look before the new year starts to bloom, chasing out the winter gloom. Turning the page for the last time.
From my window I can see a city in a white degree. Row by row out underneath the winter glow.
Smoke is rising from the flues, painting away the city blues.
Oh, the rooftops in the white, shining in the winter light. Everyone is safe and warm inside from the winter storm.
Cats are watching from the sills, while the winter breeze fulfills every promise of the night, turning everything to bright. I am lucky to be here with the things I hold so dear. If I could jump from roof to roof, I would find the final proof that the world is good and kind, leaving all the hate behind. Just the snow and just the peace, let the winter never cease. Oh, the rooftops in the white, shining in the winter light. Everyone is safe and warm inside from the winter storm. City of white, rooftops at night, rooftops at night.
Coffee steaming in my hand, travel to a distant land through the pages of a book. In this cozy little nook, outside winter is at the door, but I'm safe upon the floor.
Beside the fire, warm and bright, burning through the winter night. Let the embers dance and glow while the icy breezes blow. Knitted sweater, woolly socks, ticking of the old wall clocks, shadows dancing on the wall as the evening shadows fall. I can hear the woods soft cry underneath a velvet sky. Every spark a memory of the things that used to be. Now the peace is all I find, leaving all the noise behind. Just the warmth and just the light in the middle of the night. just stay here for a while with a secret little smile. Oh, lazy afternoon, humming to a sleepy tune. Let the world just pass me by underneath the amber sky, drifting away so slow.
Purple haze above the street, iron signs are glowing bright, painting colors in the night. Headphones on, the world is gone, waiting for the early dawn. Walking through the city light, in the middle of the night. No one's calling, I am free, just the moonlight and me, floating through the avenue, reflecting in the window pane. After hours in the rain, echoes of the distant train, washing out the daily pain. Steps are light and soul is white, with the shadows on my side. Every corner tells a tale, through the mist and through the veil. Heart is beating calm and fast, leaving all the ghosts at last. The city whispers soft and low, telling me which way to go. Walking through the city lights, in the middle of the night. No one's calling, I am free, just the moonlight and me, through the neon, into the dark. Wrapped inside my heavy coat, like a secret winter note. Pockets full of hands and keys, brave against the winter breeze. Wool and cotton, soft and thick, winter magic, winter trick. I am safe within this fold, from the bitter biting cold. Every button is a friend, until the winter months will end. The snow just fall on me, I am happy as can be, walking through the avenue, thinking of the light in you. Just a coat and just a dream, floating on a winter stream. Keeping me sensation on the pane, watching all the city rain. Early morning, still so dark, passing by the frozen park, half asleep and dreaming still, on the snowy urban hill, on the bus in winter light, chasing down the morning bright. Everyone is quiet here, with the winter drawing near. Coffee in a thermos flask. Is it too much just to ask for a little bit of heat on this icy city street? Faces hidden in their scarves, thinking of their better halves. We are moving through the mist, like a world that's never kissed. But the light is coming slow, where the winter shadows go. Let the miles just roll away into another snowy day, on the bus in winter light, chasing down the morning bright. Everyone is quiet here, with the winter drawing near. Arriving soon, through the frost. Pulling on my heavy boots, digging down to winter roots. The yard is like a blank white page, free from every golden cage. I'm the first to walk today, in a quiet, snowy way. First footprints on the ground, making such a holy sound, leaving trails for all to see. In this winter, wild and free. Looking back at where I've been, in this world of silver sheen, deep and soft and cold and bright, turning everything to white, making paths to nowhere fast, hoping that the snow will last. If I could walk across the sea, I would be as happy as can be. But for now this yard is mine, underneath the winter pine. Every step a new beginning, while the world is slowly spinning. First footprints on the ground, making such a holy sound, leaving trails for all to see. In this winter, wild and free, walking on until the dawn. Sitting on a plastic chair in the biting winter air, waiting for a fish or two. The lake is silent, deep and cold, like a story never told.
Ice fishing in the hush, far away from every rush. Just a line and just a dream by the frozen mountain stream. Patient hands and frozen breath, life above the winter death. I can hear the ice just groan in a language of its own, watching bubbles rise and stay on this quiet winter day. It doesn't matter if I catch a little life or just a match. I am happy just to be in this winter wild and free. Nature's arms are open wide with the magic deep inside. Ice fishing in the hush, far away from every rush. Just a line and just a dream by the frozen